Hello, hello. Welcome back. Just realized I was muted. All good. How are you guys? What's going on? Oh, man. Yes, if you would like the stream, lick the stream. Not sure what it tastes like today, but thanks for all the reminders. I appreciate y'all. Oh, today's going to be a wild one. I know. I really try. Charlene, thank you for noticing this. I really try to start on time. I know sometimes we have life stuff that happens, but I really do try. I think that maybe it's the military in me. I don't know. But thank you for noticing that. That's really cool. I've been sitting at my desk for like 5 minutes or so. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you're watching the live with us right now, or you're watching the replay, I hope it's an amazing day for you. And I'm on your TV, Sarah. That's kind of cool. Yeah, today's gonna be a wild one. What did you guys think of the thumbnail? I did it a little different. I was feeling, I don't know, wanted to do it a little different. And oh my God, seems my power came back on right on time. That's pretty amazing. I'm glad that your power came back on. We're going to talk about Pruvit. I've been talking about doing this video. I've had it for some time. Shout out to the person that sent it to me. I appreciate you. And I have something in my eyeball. Sorry, guys. If eyeballs are a thing, look away. And it's an hour-long video, but I want to talk about it. It's the Pruvit VIP club that they're trying to pitch as a really great thing. And I've only watched a few minutes of this. I have watched some other videos kind of summarizing it, but this is a Pruvit training. And one of the reasons that, oh, hello, friend. Luna's already here. She's got some opinions. But if you've ever wanted to peek into a Pruvit training and what it's like, that's really kind of the point of this. This is the reason that I'm reacting to this. Yes, they're going to talk about the VIP club. But I also want you guys to just see what some of these trainings are like. Because I fill in the blanks there. We've been doing some introductions slowly where she's talking to the birds out there, where we'll bring Leo in, or we'll bring Stormy, and we'll put the gates or the mesh gate or whatever up, and we're taking our time. I'm not in any kind of rush, you know. Yeah, Luna has lots of opinions, and I'm sure she's going to share them with us tonight. So anyways, if you've already liked the stream, if you have subscribed, just double check that you are. X out of the chat real quick. Make sure you're subscribed while you're there. Thumbs up the stream. And make sure that you have, what is it, all comments or whatever. Change it from top chat to all, whatever. You guys know what I'm trying to say. We've got to start with an ASMR moment because I need some caffeine after today's workout. So if ASMR is not your thing, turn it down. I will wave like this when it's done, but I'm ready for a Diet Dr. Pepper. So we're going to do that. So sound down if it's not your jam. All right, here we go. I feel like this is going to be a good one. I don't know why. She was crispy. Cheers, friends. I hope you have your favorite beverage in front of you, even if it's water. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. Drop your commentary below. And yeah.
So if you have somebody who's missing this broadcast, they can also tune in there later. It will be housed there. I mean, it gives me so much joy seeing all of you drink your ketones. Today, we are going to be talking about the VIP club. I do have one quick thing to tell you all. On a scale of 1 to 10, if I had news to tell you and I said, look, we're having a little bit of trouble with ketone production, it's going to be like 6 weeks till you get your next box of ketones. How do you all feel about that?
What?
How do you feel? What if I had sad news?
Hey, I was just watching your video on the Arbonne scrolling of social media. Y'all are hilarious. If you guys don't subscribe to the Clown Town, you really need to. Yes, I know this person. Her name is Natalie, and she is, ma'am, she is one of the first distributors in Pruvit, and she's got several. Okay, come here. Well, come here. Do you guys come here? Okay, she walked away. She just needed to say that to you guys. But she's one of the first distributors in the company. And she does some of the training, kind of like Michael Rutherford used to do. So she does these Zooms and she'll speak on stage at Pruvit events. She went through a phase where she, I think, was focusing on her family or something, which is awesome. We love that. And stepped away. And I don't know. It was very interesting. But that's who this is.
Well, the good news is it's April Fool's Day. I'm just teasing. It's April Fool's Day. Everybody calm down. Your ketones are coming right away. April Fool's. I was thinking before the call, what can I do?
Clearly, this is on April 1st. So it's a little bit older of a video, but I do want to talk about it.
What can I do that's the most dramatic thing? I was like, oh, I'm going to tell them ketones are all on back order. That will really get people's blood pumping. So it's just an April Fool's joke. Nobody be alarmed. No one text Brian. I'll get into trouble. April Fools. All right. So today, happy April.
I don't know what's going on. She sounds really tired.
1, the VIP club has officially launched. We are super excited for all of the new and really cool features that the VIP club and the VIP Plus has. We want to make sure that we are coming behind this and giving you guys all of the information. Oh, Groovy Grape. I just saw somebody mention Groovy Grape. It's my all-time favorite flavor. It is in my purple.
I wonder if it's similar to Purple Rain. One thing that how do I want to word this? In my opinion, I feel like Pruvit takes old flavors and just relaunches them. And I know that there's a lot of people that have said that, both in the company and out of the company, that have said they launch new flavors, but it's an old flavor that they retired. They changed the name, changed the label, and now they have a new flavor. And what happens when there's a new flavor? All the distributors order all of the product. So I'm wondering if this Groovy Grape is similar to Purple Rain.
Hydro flask right now. It's so good. So we want to make sure that we're giving you guys all of the...
Fun fact, I still have Brian's number. Will I be doing anything with it? No, but some people do, yes.
Details about the VIP and the VIP Plus, so you all can be making great...
Do I need to turn her down, you guys? Let me know if I need to turn her down. I already have her turned down a little bit, but let me know.
Decisions to be able to capture the most benefits out of our new Smart Ship VIP program. And I have Mr. Blake Mallon. I don't know if I can find his face.
Yes, Blake Mallon from Visalis.
Blake, are you there?
I am here, Nat. What's up,
Oh,
good to see everybody's face.
Blake, were you just a little bit scared when I told everyone we're out of ketones?
I watched everybody's response, Nat. Everybody's like started fiending and their minds instantly went to how many ketones do I have in my cupboard? I can't run.
They're like counting back.
Well, they front load, so I'm sure they're good.
Counting back. Like, I am not going back to a non-ketone life ever. That was a horrible.
Yes, come to that side. You don't need the ketones. You're good. I promise you.
Joe, that was just not funny.
Terrible. It was a terrible April Fool's joke. It was all I could come up with.
I felt the vibe just go, woo, and then like, relief. It was good, but I got.
Oh yeah. You know, sometimes you got to bring them down to build them back up, Blake. And we just tell them we don't have ketones, and then we say April Fools.
April Fools. I don't know if April Fools is an international thing or an American thing or not. Hopefully, it's a worldwide thing. But the whole world. Now you know.
April Fools is the day where you can play a trick on somebody. If you're not a U.S. person and maybe it's only a U.S. joke, April Fools.
Thank you for asking this question, Ange. I have not received anything from the lab, but because of the holiday on Tuesday, I expected that to be pushed out. So I'm hoping the beginning of next week, and I will get the word out as soon as I hear. I will go live, or you will know, I promise. So thank you for asking that. Also, right, Holly, ketones are not at all what they make them out to be. They're really not.
So I expect all of you, when you get off this Zoom, go play an April Fool's joke on your significant other, on your kids. I usually tell Corey that I've rear-ended a school bus and he falls for it every single year. He's like, no, what were you doing? So this, you got to get him. It's just a fun day. So Blake, we've got such cool stuff. I know we've been talking about it for, it's like we've had a baby, right? We've been talking about it for over 9 months. And then this last month, we've been doing so much, not only behind the scenes, but in with pro champs, with COCs, with our entire community, just sort of leading up to like, ready, go. And today's the day that the VIP club officially launches live. And I know there's some people on here, Blake, that have probably not heard anything about it. So we want to start with the basics, and then I can be watching in the chat as well, and we can do a little Q&A if that works for you. But y'all, if you don't know Blake, he's absolutely awesome. Him and his high school sweetheart, Karis, live in California. They've got 2 beautiful kids, and he's been a part of Pruvit now for several years. And he's like, I always think Brian is like the big visionary. Like Brian puts all of these amazing, cool ideas out there, and Blake's like, okay. And Blake gets it done behind the scenes. So I know, Blake, this project has kind of been a part of a lot of people, but has been on your shoulders, sort of collaborating and gathering the best of the best info and really dialing it into what will help the most people win. So I'm super pumped that you're on the call to give us the details.
You sound
I
like
love it. Well, I appreciate that. And good to see a bunch of familiar faces, and welcome to the rest of the Pruvit community all around the world plugging in. Go ahead and hit the chat box or the comment thread on Facebook.
Why does he call it the chat box? That is such a weird way to call it. That's such a weird description, the chat box.
What country you're plugging in from right now? Because we got a global audience. I see we're trained.
Guys, you don't need to do that. Don't do that. Don't drop where you're watching from. Don't do that.
Translating in a couple languages. And we are live, guys, on the Zoom platform, as well as our Drink Ketones Facebook group, which, as a prover, I think most of you know, is our worldwide customer group.
Guys, go subscribe to DC's channel if you're not already. I know you guys probably are. Also, Eloise, the pharmacist, she's incredible. Is there anybody else that has a YouTube channel? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, also, guys, can I tell you something that has nothing to do with this? Not a thing. Is that cool with you guys? A prover. I hate when they say that. It sounds so weird. They're called a promoter. They're called a prover. What are you proving? That it's a pyramid scheme? Got it. Well done. Well done. Oh my God. Okay. So, I think it's the last live stream. Somebody messaged me, several people actually, and said that I should look into voiceover work. And I'm going to start researching it because I think it would be kind of fun. So for those of you that fall asleep listening to my videos because you think my voice is soothing, thank you. Because there's been so many of you that have said that, and I appreciate it so much. And I'm going to look into, voiceover work, like reading audiobooks and stuff like that. I think that would be so fun, depending on what it is, Yeah, so I'm going to look into it. There's somebody, she knows who she is, and she messaged me a bunch of resources. Actually, several of you have, and I appreciate it so much. And I'm sorry I keep messing with my eyes. I feel like I have something in my eyeball, and I don't like it. Anyways, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to look into it because we had some fun on the last dramatic reading. I guess it was more of an ASMR or something. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see.
And I let you guys know that for two reasons. Number one, so you know that, hey, we're recording and the replay is going to be available. So if someone couldn't tune in live right now, and I'm sure there's going to be people on your mind or your heart, fellow provers, current customers, future customers, that you want to fill in on what you're about to get filled in on, know that you can just go tag them in the comments right after this. The replay will be available. And guys, today's conversation is just that. We're going to be talking to all provers. So whether you are a customer within our community, a promoter within our community, whether you've been with us 7 years or you just joined an hour ago, as Nat said, we're going to do our best to share our excitement in a real high level, simple way, because today it is a historic day and Prove It. It's a historic day. Like, it's an inaugural day. Like, we're day one of our brand new VIP club. You guys are all going to be like you're founding members of a brand new program. Nat, I love the baby analogy. And I
guys, we are 7 minutes into this video and they have said nothing. Not a thing.
Appreciate the accolades, but this has been a huge team effort. So I want to say this up front so I don't forget at the end. You know, Nat said it's like a baby. I was talking with some of our innovation team actually a couple hours ago as they were putting everything live. And they went back to our initial project scope, like where we said, this is a focus and let's do this. And it was June of last year. So this is literally like, it's 10 months. Like this is it. So we did it. But thank you to, number one, the leadership, field leadership, you know, people like Jesse Lee, Nick Martinez, a lot of the MIA, a lot of the inner circle, so much input and collaboration with our leadership in the community to get these ideas and concepts to the reality it is today. And to take that vision, like Nat said, and then just the talent behind the Prove It walls, all our tech team, our innovation, our designers, you get so many people that they, you know, you don't see them. They don't get the privilege like I do to see y'all and share exciting things. Some of them are live, some of them will catch the replay. But you guys,
this is Blake Mallon. He came over to Prove It from Visalis with his business partner, Nick. I can't think of Nick's last name. It's not Nick Martinez. Nick Martinez is a promoter, one of the first promoters. Nick, and it's like an Italian last name. I can't think of it, but I haven't heard anything about him. So I don't even know if he's still I don't even know if he's still a part of this company, but Blake is like I don't know what his official title is, but he's like a something or other. I don't know. So that's who this is.
They work day in and day out. We got talent across the world that makes the Prove It mission move, right? And makes things like this possible. So just do me a favor and let's just do a quick love bomb, like gratitude, like light up the chat box, light up the heart thread, and just give some gratitude and some appreciation, whatever mode.
I'm grateful I'm not in this company anymore and didn't waste time on Zooms like this, where they're saying a whole lot and not saying anything at all.
You feel compelled to post. And let's send it to all the provers whose energy and intention and talent made today day one, right? A really cool concept. So guys, we're gonna have some fun going into the VIP club. We have been having this conversation with a lot of our leadership through the month of March. So you probably heard some excitement, probably heard some buzz. You maybe have had some of our leaders like share their energy, or maybe this is your first time and you got an email saying, whoa.
There it is, Nick Sarnicola. Vi was originally started in 1997 by Nick Sarnicola and Blake Mallon, two distributors with the Free Network LLC, a telecommunications, probably MLM. So he's a former distributor. Thank you for this, Elaine. I appreciate that.
What's going on? It's the first. But we're going to transfer all that to you today and also direct you, because this is the first conversation we get to have where everything is actually live. So a lot of today, I'm just going to tell you where everything is and how it works and where we go. So we're going to have some fun. And you guys, I'm going to open up with actually a video. So this is where you get to turn up your speakers. You're going to want to watch this because this condenses the conversation down into just a few minutes and actually covers everything.
I'm probably going to have to mute the sound. In fact, I'll probably do that preemptively just to be safe, because I'm not really sure what we're doing here.
So we're going to go ahead and press play, and we get a chance to meet, guys, Craig Jorgensen. He leads our innovation behind the team. He's in the video here narrating. He's also not just a paid model.
A paid model. Okay. yeah, I guess let's just play it, see what happens. I don't know.
Our spokesperson, he's one of the ones leading the tech teams to make this a reality. So we get a chance to hear directly from him, which is a privilege as well. So let's cue the video, turn up your speakers, and we'll catch up right after. Enjoy.
Introducing the VIP Club. You're invited to better savings and rewards. In the VIP Club, you'll earn points and get exclusive access to discounts. It is the simplest way to earn rewards for sharing the ketone conversation. A lot has changed in the landscape of e-commerce and online selling.
Hey, content creators, start using ketone conversation in your tags on your videos.
So Pruvit's new VIP Club is designed to take advantage of those changes. Simply set up a SmartShip order and you're in the club. The VIP Club is going to give new customers and new promoters 3 easy to share $20 coupons to share with their family and friends. As the referrer, you'll also receive $20 off by way of...
I want to go back because I want to see, hold on a second. I want to see that fine print. Oh, I went back too far. Sorry, guys. Okay.
As new promoters, 3 easy to share $20.
Okay. Give friends up to $20 off, score $20, 200 points. So it takes 10. This is what I was trying to tell Savannah on her video the other day when she called me. It takes 10 times the amount of points to cash in. There will be more to come on this. Rewards are paid in points to use on your next order. Oh, man.
$20 coupons to share with their family and friends.
I don't know, DC.
As the referrer, you'll also receive $20 off by way of points. Points are the new currency that are replacing what we previously called Pruvit Bucks.
And what they used to do with Pruvit Bucks is they would take, if you are, whether you were a distributor or you were a customer, if you had 2 customers under you that were on a SmartShip and you were on a SmartShip, which is their auto, whatever, they would take the average of the 2 highest orders if you have multiple people. And then that's the Pruvit Bucks that you would get off of your next order. So if you had people that were ordering 3-4 boxes, which could happen sometimes depending on the sale, they take the averages of that stuff. And that was the amount that you would get. But now they're going anywhere from 15 to 25%. I'm sure he'll explain that, but that's what it used to be.
Points can be used on what we're calling everyday orders. Everyday orders are what we previously referred to as mainstay products. That means products that are available every day. To simplify the customer experience, Pruvit has designed a brand new Cloud Office 2.0 experience to make sharing very simple. Easy to track, easy to share. When a new customer hits Cloud Office 2.0, the first thing they'll see are referral offers. They'll have the opportunity to click a button, copy a link, and share immediately to give a friend $20 off. So let's look at an example order for a new customer who's shopping from a referral link. They'll have the opportunity to save 15% on today's order just by adding a SmartShip product to the cart. In addition, by using a referral link, they'll save an additional $10 or up to $20 if they've been shared one of our new Give and Get $20 offer coupons. The VIP loyalty discount does not stop at 15%. After 3 consecutive months of SmartShip orders, your discount will update.
15% off month 1 through 3, 25% off month 4+. So what they're doing, in my opinion, is they're locking you into a monthly order, even if it's on 1 box. And then by the 4th month, they have collected enough revenue to justify giving you 10% more. They're making a lot of money on this, in my opinion. Extra 50% off using the points you've earned. But when you're cashing in, let's say that you spend $1, you get a point. So you're spending it, you get a point. But when you won't go to cash it in, 10 points equals $1. I hope that makes sense. So
to 25%. This applies on both one-time and SmartShip orders. As long as you're maintaining your monthly SmartShip, that 25% discount will continue for life. As a VIP Pruvit, let's go over your benefits. VIP Vault Access. 15% off all orders.
Vault access is just old flavors that they've discontinued that they decide to bring back, or if they have new flavors or something, sometimes they'll do like that. They'll make those available for certain people, essentially.
You can also get an additional 50% off using your points. Earn 1 point for every dollar spent. Give and get $20 for 3.
Use your points for up to 50% off, but you spend $1, and to cash that in, again, it's going to cost you 10 points instead of 1.
Friends, because we want everybody sharing the ketone conversation, we're giving you unlimited $10 give and get offers. Here's what you're getting with VIP Plus: 25% off all orders, an extra half a point on every dollar spent on SmartShip product, earn half a point for every dollar spent on referred.
You know, I'm wondering if they did this as I'm watching all of this and the emphasis on customers. I'm wondering if they are out of balance when it comes to the ratio of distributors to customers because of what we know with the pandemic and how hard they went in to recruit people, and their dollar keto club that they keep bringing back every so often, which is basically just a $1 promoter fee, annual promoter fee. You still have to order products and stuff, but a lot of people, when they're trying to rope people into this through social media, they don't say that. They're like, you could get started for $1, but then, oh, now you're gonna have to get products, and we recommend the mega pack, and you know what I mean? So I'm wondering if they are hurting for customers, and that's why they rolled this out a few months ago.
SmartShip orders. You'll also score 3 $20 give and get offers every month. You'll get a $50 annual Pruversary gift. And to top it all off, we'll send you a mystery birthday gift. Let's talk about using your points. 10 points are worth $1 when redeemed.
See that right there? So you spend $1, you get a point, but when you want to redeem it, it costs you 10 points. So who's benefiting in that? Well, Pruvit is. But they're trying to spin it like, hey, no, this is a great idea. This is so much easier. You're in full control. You're spending $1, and in order to redeem that point that you got from the $1, it requires 10 points or $10. It makes no sense. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Points will be automatically converted to your local currency in applicable markets. As a VIP prover, you'll also get access to the VIP Vault. That means you'll gain access to exclusive flavors that are not available to non-VIPs. This includes things like seasonal products or special product technology drops. In the VIP Club, you'll earn points, get access to discounts, and the VIP Vault. It is the best and most simple way to share the ketone conversation.
Now they're gonna hype it up. Watch. Now he's gonna be like, aren't you guys so excited? Also, have not watched this other than the first couple minutes. Aren't you guys so excited? This is amazing. Drop in the chat box how excited you are. Watch, here it comes. Blake.
I mean, come on, that's pretty cool. Like, I think the team did a great job. You guys give some love to Craig. Not only is he a brilliant wizard with the tech, but like, the guy's a rock star in front of the camera. I mean, he should be a model. Craig, we love you, brother. Amazing job, team. You guys give some love to the media team. 3 minutes, and it goes through the whole program. I mean, we could end the call right there, and like, that's it. I mean, it just covered everything. So I love it, guys. We're gonna break these down. Yes, that video is available. And I'll point you in a minute on where that is live, along with some other resources. But everything that you just saw there and have been hearing about starts today. So today is the official day 1. So I'm going to go through just some highlights here. Even though, like I said, everything is live and all the resources are on.
Blake, are you going to put it in presenter mode? Because Avery, Joe, and DC are here, and they're watching.
Line to walk you through everything, but because this is the first day and it is a new innovation, we got people all around the world that are excited. We figured we might come together and let's just break down some of these concepts here together, right? You know, in virtual proximity to make sure everybody understands and can get as excited as we are to rock and roll for this month and forever forward. So I think you guys get the conversation. VIP Club is the name of our new loyalty program. It's a loyalty program that every prover is going to access. So it's both customers and promoters alike, works the exact same way, and it is open starting today in all of our open markets. So it's open in every country that Pruvit operates in. Now, you might be saying, well, what do I got to do to get in the club? All right, what's the criteria?
SmartShip.
Real simple. The VIP club is for everyone who has an order on SmartShip. So anybody, customer promoter that has at least one order on SmartShip, got to have an active SmartShip, you're in the club. Okay, so if you join today, you set something up for SmartShip, you're in the.
They make it sound like it's an exclusive thing. Oh man.
Club. If you already have something on SmartShip, you're in the club. If you guys right now have an order on SmartShip, go ahead and light up the comment thread and just say, I'm in the club. You are in the club. And you're going to unlock all the benefits that this program now offers. Now, guys, hear me on this.
Ugh.
This is the most generous lifetime loyalty program Pruvit has ever had. We are now handing you, your customers, future customers, and all the conversations you get to share this with, the best deals, the best lifetime deals and discounts that we've ever done in the history of our company, 7+ years, which is an exciting place. And the ability to really control your discounts through sharing the ketone conversation, sharing this gift with others. Now, you guys, this loyalty program, you're going to see words, I'm sure, that you're very used to seeing, right? We're all consumers of things. And
Blake, are you trying to say that the distributors are the customers? Because nailed it.
a lot of us, I'm sure, are customers of things that we're loyal to because we love. And we're also probably customers of things we're loyal to because they have awesome rewards, right? And how many of you guys enjoy being a consumer of products you love that also reward you for your loyalty? We all do, right? And a lot of the concepts you're going to now see adopted, mainstream concepts adopted here in our VIP Club program. So here's a real simple way to look at it. What's the VIP Club about? Well, shopping, saving, earning. Shop, save, earn. So we're going to talk about shopping and getting access to exclusive Pruvit technology. Saving, everybody loves a good deal, right up to 25% off your everyday orders, like Craig said there. And the ability to earn points. Listen to my language, no longer Pruvit.
Oh, we are. We're definitely listening to your language, Blake, but I don't think it's going to have the impact you want it to. It's unfortunate.
Bucks, we're now calling them points. Okay, so let's shift our language immediately. Pruvit Bucks was yesterday, right? Pruvit points, VIP Club points, moving forward. And you're going to be able to earn points for various activities. And then you can redeem those points like cash back, right? Cash off your orders to get your discounts up to 50%. And again,
or just cancel your order, cancel being a distributor or a customer in the company and save that money. This made me laugh. Listen to my language. Oh, we are, Blake. Yeah. They always call it that. They always call it, Pruvit technology. Yeah.
And this is something that's open and available to everybody. Guys, here's one thing before we get into the details I love about this program.
It's a coupon.
It really is something that every single customer, every single promoter who's on SmartShip, obviously, is going to participate in. Because simple little activities like doing what you're already doing, purchasing your products, are going to earn you points.
That every single distributor is going to participate in? I wonder how many distributors found out about this program and then they were like, this doesn't make any sense. I'm out. I bet there was a lot.
So for not changing anything, you're going to be rewarded now for things you were already doing in a new and better way. And I love, Pruvit is really about inclusion, right? We're really about our community. I love the fact that.
What'd you say, Blake? Pruvit is about inclusion? Well, how come you didn't mention Pride Month at all? Allegedly, of course. That's interesting to me that you're talking about being inclusive.
This is going to extend benefits, right, to literally every person that we welcome into our Pruvit family. And I think that's a really, really cool concept. So everything I'm covering, there are resources live to walk you through all of this. So don't feel like you got to sit there and like scribble down everything I say or master the notes, guys. Deep breath. That's not what this is for,
deep,
right? This
like,
is just to gather some concepts, also celebrate day one, and me to direct you, because everything I'm actually covering is already live and this is being recorded and you can come back to it as a resource as well. Matter of fact, I'm going to bounce off real quick, and I'll even show you what I'm talking about. So some of you might have stumbled on
Thanks, Sherry.
the website already this morning. So if you go to shopketo.com/VIP, right, you're going to see the whole new program, right? Everything that I'm actually going to cover here is all live right now on your individual Shop Keto site, everything on how it works, everything you saw on that video.
Did you guys know that she's not the only VP in Pruvit? I sent the picture to DC last night that somebody sent to me. And there are 2 other women that are VPs, according to LinkedIn. Malia, is that how you say her name? She's the VP of brand management at Pruvit. And then Lauren Grist, I don't know if I'm saying her last name right. She's the VP of marketing operations at Pruvit. So it seems as though JL is not the only VP at Pruvit, of the VP of a department.
That Craig just gave, right? All of the details and all of the FAQs we've been gathering, right, for the program as well. So this is all live right now, shopketo.com/VIP, or if you are a prover or a promoter, you know you have your own version of the.
What is the difference between prover and promoter? Are you just calling customers and distributors provers? And then promoters are the distributors? That's so weird.
Shop Keto website, so you can do your refer code, right? .shopketo.com/VIP, but all that is there as well. And you guys, I'm not going to get into like every little micro detail on this call. That's not the intention of today's conversation. But you guys, I know the details are important, right? And for many of you, you might have questions. So what our team has been doing over the month of March is actually collecting all the most common questions, and we got them live on the resource in our support center. So if you go to our support.justpruvit.com, that should be a resource you're familiar with. That's your go-to.
I don't think they're distributors.
Side note, guys, how many of you find the support center valuable? Like you're using it as a resource, right? You go there first before you ask your prover, your sponsor, right? And so forth. Give me a 1 in the chat box if you found it a valuable resource, and to say thanks for our support team that's always updating that. And they're on the ball, right? So we got the VIP Club FAQ, that video you just saw, you'll see it right there on the top. And all kind of the most frequently asked questions we've been gathering over the last month are all live. We also have a separate FAQ live specifically for transitioning, right? For those that were used to some of our older programs that now are learning, right, the new conversation. Basically, for those that were customers prior to the end of last month, which is, I know most of the people on this line, we did a specific FAQ just on the transition, right? So just on the transition, all that stuff is live. So you can hit the support center and you can just search VIP Club, and we got both the program overview and the transition FAQs. So wanted to make sure I showed that to you guys just so you knew that you didn't have to capture everything I'm talking about here. Everything I'm saying is actually already live.
So this could have been an email instead of an hour-long video. Cool.
But we wanted to go through all of it and make sure we understand, we educate, we clearly communicate, and to share our excitement again, because it has been a long time coming. So let's kind of break down some of those concepts you saw in the video, okay? So there's 2 different ways you can participate in the VIP Club. By having a Smart Ship order or an order on Smart Ship, you're a VIP. So all of you guys are VIPs, right? Now, what's great is your loyalty.
I just wonder if every single distributor that was watching this live has a Smart Ship set up. I'd venture to say, let's rewind that. I'd venture to say that probably not.
Unlocks additional and greater benefits, the most generous benefits and lifetime benefits we've ever given in our history. And that's what we call a VIP Plus. So a VIP Plus is what you are after 3 consecutive months on Smart Ship. So 3 consecutive months on.
Wait a second. He just said this was the most generous. What about the end of the month 30% off sales that they've done? That's a huge chunk at the end of the month that I've seen them do so many times. And the really crazy part about that is that the benefit when you were on SmartShip before they changed this was you would save 22% off your order. And so you had all these people that thought they were saving on SmartShip, and their SmartShip processed that month. And then all of a sudden at the end of the month, there's a 30% off or 28%, or sometimes they do a 22% off. And they're like, wait, I thought I was getting the best deal. Now, oh, it's because it's the end of the month. It was like clockwork how they did this.
SmartShip unlocks
That's not a compliment.
VIP Plus, right? If you already have had 3 consecutive months on SmartShip, you're a VIP Plus. If you miss a month, it's okay, right? You can set a SmartShip order, you're VIP, and you build your way back up to that VIP Plus. The key is you want to get to VIP Plus as fast as possible and stay there because the benefits are super, super generous. And we'll break down some of the benefits on how this works. So both of them you'll see get VIP Vault access. Now, this is a concept that we have been warming up over the last couple months. How many of you have already enjoyed taking advantage of our VIP Vault, right? Access to exclusive flavors, exclusive products, exclusive offers. We've been testing that concept, right? In anticipation for today's rollout in this program forward. And then you're going to see the VIP Vault just get better and better and better in all markets. And what this is access just for those in the club, just for those that are on SmartShip. We will always have extra flavors, additional technologies. We're also going to be rolling out, hint, hint, introducing some new combinations, some new variety packs, maybe even some new quantity, differences, a variety pack, a 10 count, a this count into the vault first. So there is benefits, right, to being a VIP club member when it comes to the variety, which is a cool concept. So everybody who's in the club gets access to all of these incentives. So it's exciting. Some of you guys might drop by the VIP Vault today and see there's some great technology you can take advantage of there. So the first thing is we're shopping, right? We're shopping, we're getting access to exclusive technology. Now let's talk about saving. So saving, you have the ability to access greater discounts and greater deals. So by being just a VIP, someone gets started and they set up a SmartShip order, you're going to get an immediate 15% off on those everyday orders, off that initial order, 15% off. And you continue to get that 15% off for all of your everyday orders for your first 3 months. When you go to VIP Plus, how many months do you have to be consecutive to be a VIP Plus? Tell me in the chat box, right? 3. When you get to the 3 consecutive months, you go to VIP Plus, that everyday discount goes to 25%. Guys, that 25%, right, is the highest lifetime discount we have ever given. You get that for your future orders, right?
Blake, why are you doing that with your voice? Why are you making it so high-pitched when you're trying to convince everybody that this is the best discount that they can possibly get, that Pruvit has ever given, which I know is not accurate at all?
Forever, as long as you stay on SmartShip, you want to get there as fast as possible. And then there's the ability to now start to earn, if we go to this last word, earn points. And by earning points, you can use those points on top of the everyday discount to get an even deeper, right, or more dramatic deal. Up to 50% off the ketones you know and love.
But it's costing them 10 times what they've already spent in points to turn those in and use them. So who's benefiting? Pruvit. Yeah.
And you guys heard in the video, the way points work is super simple. Okay. When it comes to earning points, you're going to earn points for just doing what you're already doing, for buying ketones.
Yeah. 10 points for every dollar when redeemed. So you spend $1, you get $1. You want to redeem them, it costs you 10 points. I don't understand how people are like, yeah, this is a great deal.
And the great thing is you're already doing this, right? So you're buying ketones already for yourself for the benefits.
Because the distributors are the customers. Excellent, Blake. Thanks for that.
Right. Every time you place an order, you're going to earn points. I'm going to show you in a minute that as a VIP Plus, you actually get even more points for your smart ship orders. So you get points off every day. You get even more points for your loyalty and your consistency. And an easy way to look at points, guys, is it's like cash back. It's like cash back toward your future orders. It's like a greater discount to your future orders. And like you saw in the video, 10 points is the equivalent of $1 US. Guys, the program is all done in a USD, right, equation. And then for those of you that are global, I know we got a global audience, then it'll just be converted based on, right, the current conversion.
Oh my God. Imagine this for people in Canada. Oh, whoa.
Rates, just like all of our programs
Yikes.
work already. So no different than how all of our other programs work, right? Those of you guys that are international, I think you understand the gist. It's all pegged to kind of that US dollar in terms of how it works. So you're going to get points, redeem points for cash back. Awesome concept. And then because we love making.
Hang on, guys. I have to parent real quick. What did you want? What did you want to get?
It's $2.
What is it?
It's a card.
For what?
Rocket League.
The game on PS5?
Yeah.
$2 you said?
Yeah, $2.
Okay, that's fine. Don't ask me for anything else today.
Okay.
Oh man. 500 points. Prove the language. Pruversary gift. My God. Yeah, can you imagine how complicated this would be for international distributors? Wow. Oh my God, Sarah. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is, but that's what he plays. I guess. I don't know. I'm glad you know. Oh, I feel like that was a great break.
Can people feel special? You deserve to feel special and Pruvit. Let's be honest, like Pruvit, our heart department, they're great gift givers. How many of you guys have just received something from Pruvit's heart department at some point that just made you smile, that just lighten your day? Give me a.
Oh, you mean the people that have learned how to forge Brian Underwood's signature and send stuff out like it's actually coming from Brian, but they just pull the book from the shelf in the office and then act like it's Brian Underwood writing in it or sending the postcard, but it's actually people that have learned how to forge his signature and his handwriting. Yeah, that's cute.
Heart, right? Give me the heart in the chat box if you have. Like, that's what it's about, right? At the end of the day, guys, you know, we get to be a part of this community. This community is really a currency in itself, and we love celebrating.
The community is currency, and how do people cash that in to pay their bills? The community is not currency. Oh God, the culty language in this is absolutely wild.
The people that are a part of this movement and mission. And we want to keep that vibe, right? That intention rolling. So on everybody's anniversary that's a part of the program, customers and promoters, they're getting a bonus 500 points. A bonus 500 points loaded to the account, which is cool because you can use.
Which is basically $50 that they save, because 500 points equals $50. So they're making it sound like it's this big deal, but hey, when you cash it in, it's only $50. Okay. And you can only use that on your smart ship up to 50%. So you may not be able to use it if you're only ordering one box and you have it on auto ship, you have it on smart ship. Do you see what they're doing? These people are going to accumulate points, but unless they order multiple boxes, they're probably not going to be able to cash in any of those points.
Use those points on anything you want. You get to pick.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Everything you want in that vault. So we're not going to decide for you moving forward. You get to pick what you love. You can use those points the way you want. And then on your birthday, we'll send you a nice surprise because everybody loves surprises on your birthday. And guys, these are both for our VIP Plus. Okay, so VIP Plus unlocks these.
So those are people that have been on smart ship for more than 3 months, 3 to 4 months, I think is what he said earlier.
These gifts. And you guys, this last kind of broad concept we'll cover here, this is actually my favorite because I think if we just understand this, and it's really simple to understand, we're just going to make a bigger impact. And at the end of the day, that's why we're here. That's why we as a company, why Pruvit is here. We're here,
right?
Because we believe we have something that everybody should be putting in their body. We have a better fuel.
I cannot wait to get these lab results back. I cannot wait.
We have a better fuel. We have a better fuel that unlocks, right, all of the list of benefits. You guys light up the chat box and comment thread right now with some of the benefits you have received personally, how you feel.
Let me tell you how I feel, Blake, and thank you for asking me that. Now, this is one thing that I noticed when I was a promoter in Pruvit that I think is not right. By the way, I'm using this lotion. Look how cute this is. This was sent to me with a bunch of really cool stuff. I've talked about it in another video, but since I'm using this, this was from Amanda P. So I don't know, Amanda, if you're on here, but you sent it to my P.O. box. And this lotion, divine. I love it. So thank you for that. I keep it right here for this reason. But anyways, when I was a distributor in this company and they would have sales and you would get whatever you sold at the discounted sale price. Do you think that it would be, how do I word this? You would think that if Pruvit was offering a sale that because their profit is so marked up, that they would take that away from their profits. But what they do is they give their distributors even less BV, commissionable volume, if you will, for the sale price. So if people were on a smart ship, I'm trying to figure out how I can explain this the easiest, so bear with me. If they were on a smart ship and customer was getting a discount, and that would be a cool thing if you were a distributor and an MLM company. You have a customer, okay, they're on an auto ship, right on. That comes out of the distributor's pocket, essentially, because they don't get the full volume that commission is calculated on because it's an auto ship or because it's a sale price. So you might have people that order a bunch of boxes at the sale price at the end of the month, but you're not getting the same amount of commission. Pruvit is taking that out of the commission that they give to their distributors. Does that make sense? You would think that it would be the company like, hey, we're going to offer this discount, so we're going to cut into our profit. No, they cut into the distributor's pocket when there's a sale. So like, I remember a box of Keto Nat was to a new customer was 80 points, if you will, 80 BV. And then if it is somebody that was on an auto ship, it was 52 points. So if it was somebody that was even, that was capitalizing on the 25% off or that 30% off sale that I've seen them do every so often, that would give that distributor even less volume, but Pruvit would still get their cut. Does that make sense? If they're doing so well, why would they not just give their distributors that amount of commission since the sale is coming from Pruvit? But most people in this company don't even think twice about that. Pruvit's still getting their cut because it's marked up, but instead of getting 80 because this person is on a smart ship, you're going to get 52 points. So you're going to work crazy hard to get this customer on auto ship, and we're going to take away from your commission. But we still want you to support that customer. It's ridiculous.
From drinking ketones. And at the end of the day, our mission as a company is just to get more people experiencing those benefits. And the more people we get experiencing ketones and pursuing better and unlocking better, the more people we have sharing stories. And the greater our movement grows.
Oh my God, it gets better. Points expire in 90 days. So unless you have multiple boxes on SmartShip, you're not going to be able to use your points because you can only use points, which are based on every dollar you spend. You can only use that up to 50% off. So if your order is 15, 20, or 25% off of a single box, I wonder if you're going to be able to use any of these points on a single box, or if you're going to have to order multiple in order to even use the points, which means you're spending double than what you already planned. Oh my God.
So this concept, right, you heard Craig mention in the video, our give and get codes, just makes it super simple to share something we all love with the people that it can help. So we call these guys give and get, and there's two variations of them. There's give and get $20 and there's give and get $10. The give and
So my question on this specific part of this is, if you're a distributor in this company and you give somebody a $20 off coupon, that $20 off, I guarantee, is going to come out of the BV, the points that you get when that customer orders a box. I bet it's the same kind of thing. It's not going to come out of Pruvit's pocket, but it's definitely going to come out of that distributor's. And most people are not even going to know. They're not even going to know. Yeah. And even ADBV, Janella, thank you so much for this. Even ADBV is shorting the distributor because it's $130 for a box of 20 packets of ketones through Pruvit. And they're only getting 80 BV, 80 points that they're earning commission on. So they're selling, you know, with shipping and tax, it's like $150 depending on where you're at. And also, I'm talking about in the United States. So for me, it was like $152 or $154 on a box with shipping and tax. They're getting 80 BV off of one box. So then you add these sales, then you add these promos, then you add this kind of stuff. And that 80 BV that they're earning commission on is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. I don't know if that's the case with this particular part of this program, but how they've done things in the past, I'd venture to say that that's probably where this is coming from. So you have these distributors that are like, oh my God, this is so cool. I have all these coupons. And they're working crazy hard, because one thing we know is people in MLM work really, really hard. And a lot of them are losing money or not making any at all. That's a fact that comes from the FTC. And so now they're like, hey, we have all these coupons and I have $10 off coupon. And then they're supporting this person, you know, that's a new customer, and they're doing all this extra work and they're doing all of this stuff, and they're shorting themselves by using this $10 off coupon. While Pruvit, in my opinion, is still gaining their markup on ketones.
Get 20, right, are limited amount. The give and get 10 are an unlimited amount, but technically they work the same way. And the name kind of says it. You give and get.
Oh yeah. And then they do Freebie Friday. I'm glad you brought this up, Kay. My friend sells this BS. She was offering the $20 coupon today. It's Freebie Friday. So one of the things that they would do is, this was when I was in, so I don't know if this is still the case, but on Freebie Friday, what they would do is they would drive people to Pruvit's YouTube channel, and there would be like codes or like fill in the blank questions that you had to answer. You had to do it a specific way, and then you would get entered into the chance to win a free box of ketones. And so they're asking people to advertise for them essentially. And then they're giving away, I don't know how many boxes they give away, but you'll see these same style posts. You'll see people that are holding like a fancy glass. They're like, it's Freebie Friday. I'm giving away 20 free packets of, you know, exogenous ketones or PTKs or whatever thing that they're coming up that with now, to not call it Pruvit's ketones, so that you are curious and you're like, well, what is PTK? What is this? What is that? And you're like, what is this that you're giving away? And they're like, oh, got him. I'll message you. That's how all of that works. So when you see those style posts, that's what it is. Also, Kay, you should ask your friend that's trying to give you this $20 off coupon what her BV is when somebody uses that $20 off coupon. If they let you know that, message me, because I'm genuinely curious. It's not going to be 80 points, I'll tell you that much, which cuts into that person's commission.
Yeah, you get to give somebody a $20 off additional savings, or give somebody a $10 off additional savings. And by them redeeming that code, not only do they get an immediate $20 or $10 off, side note, on top of that immediate discount we talked about earlier, on top of that 15% we talked about earlier, they get an immediate discount, and you also get the equivalent in points toward.
BV does not translate into money. So if I remember correctly from Pruvit's policies and procedures, when I was a part of it, this could be very different now, but essentially you would get 20% of the BV. So if you sold a $130 box of ketones and that box was worth 80 points because it was a new customer, you would get 20% of the 80 points. So you would basically get $16. If my math is correct. You guys know how I am about math, but 10% is $8. So 20% would be $16. You've sold a $130 product and you're earning $16 on a new customer. Maybe they've changed that. I don't know. I would have to look at their policies and procedures and all of that stuff to go through it. But yeah, so no, it's not on the dollar amount. It's on the commission is a percentage on the BV. So if I remember right, it's 20% of the BV.
Your next order. So by having a hookup and sharing a hookup, you get hooked up, right? So you guys, this is a really cool concept in the fact that like you have an amazing deal that you get to extend to people you care most about.
I'm sorry. The only people, in my opinion, that this is amazing for is Pruvit. Yeah.
And this is something, guys, that works the same way for customers.
I know I paused it again, but I just thought of something. I don't know if I was watching somebody else's live stream, but I want to bring this up because off of that $16, if these people in these companies were to look at the amount of time, energy, and effort that they spent, whether it's a Facebook Live, social media posts, all of that stuff, if they were to look where that customer came from and the amount of time and energy that it took them to get that one customer to make that $16, and they broke down an hourly wage from that $16, they would clearly see that it is absolutely not worth it. Not worth it at all. And I think that that's something that we as the anti-MLM movement really need to talk about a lot more, is because they make it seem like it's so easy, but all of that stuff takes time and energy. All of that stuff, especially if they're using some of the apps that have some sort of a fee to use, like if you're Canva Pro or whatever, all of that stuff costs money. So if you are selling a box of ketones and you're only getting $16, and then you look at the expenses, this is why it's so important to do a profit and loss statement. Sure, some of them in the company, not a whole lot of them, have income coming in and they don't realize how much is coming out. Whether it's, hey, there's a new flavor in the vault, so let me go and save 20%, 25%, prove it's having a sale. They don't realize what they're spending because they're like, oh, I'll sell these as trials. But the majority of people in this company have a stockpile of ketones because they typically don't sell a lot of trials unless they have a large following. That's how this works. It's awful. Is Tish here? Guys, go follow Echo. She hit 800 subscribers last night, you guys. Hello, fancy meeting y'all here. Go follow Echo. She's amazing. And congratulations on 800 subscribers. That's amazing.
And promoters. Well, Blake, do customers share ketone conversations? Why would you share this conversation with others?
Because it's not worth people's time and energy. It's costing them money.
If you're drinking ketones, experiencing benefits, don't you want the people you know, like, and love to experience the same? I'll also give you guys a nice little health hack. And this is a fact. And there was actually a behavioral economics study, a pretty popular one, that studied people that were going after health goals. And what they found out is that if you go after your own health goals with at least 3 other people, the odds of all of you accomplishing that goal more than triple.
Blake, the use of a false equivalence fallacy. I did not expect this from you. Guess what? You can do that without being a part of Pruvit. Optavia is calling, and they don't like the fact that you're trying to use accountability to sell your overpriced product that, in my opinion, is just a fancy energy drink. Anyways, also, I hope it doesn't have heavy metal in it. Hopefully we'll know next week. You can do all of that. Whatever your health goals are, You could meet friends on the internet and be accountable without having to be a part of a multi-level marketing company. This is paying to be part of a community. You can find community everywhere. We have community here. You can find community in your city. You can find community, based on your beliefs. You can find community if you, whatever, like if you like cats or whatever. You don't have to be a part of a multi-level marketing company in order to find community. And the fact that the majority of those people in multi-level marketing use community as a way to get people in to spend more money because the distributors are the customers, I think is disgusting. Find accountability partners that don't require, anything more than your time and your energy. Hold each other accountable. I love the fact that there are people that you could say, you know what, I want to start walking more, or I want to start just getting more steps in, or I want to make sure I'm drinking my water. Cool, do that. But you don't need to be a part of a multi-level marketing company in order to do any of those things. By the way, the team that I was on, the Empire, we used to do all of those challenges. And the only reason we did them was to get people into the group so we could pitch them ketones. Yeah. I feel like I'm ranting a little bit on this live. I was not expecting that, but it needs to be talked about. I have sent, with the help of you guys, I did a fundraiser. And we raised enough in like an hour or something crazy to have these ketones tested, the Pruvit ketones. And there was 3 that I sent, 3 different samples. And I sent them 2 weeks ago, I think. And they're being tested for heavy metals. And it's arsenic, lead, and cadmium, and I can't remember the 4th one. And so hopefully sometime next week, I'm hoping it's early next week, I should get the results back for that. So that is what we did. Yeah. And so I'm really excited about that. I'm not going to lie, I'm nervous about it. Obviously, I was a part of this company and I drank a lot of ketones, more than the 2 that they, hey, you should drink 1 to 2 a day. No, everybody in this company drinks far more than that, by the way. So yeah, I guess I am kind of spicy today, huh? A little bit.
And that's a pretty dramatic amount when it comes to like whatever your health goal is, for fairly obvious reasons. When you do something with friends, what happens, right? Well, number one, the accountability and responsibility for yourself goes up. We hold ourselves more accountable when we're doing it together. It's also more fun, right? It's more fun when you're doing something and going after something with others, right? With people you enjoy. And we want to make this a fun thing. So we're incentivizing even consumers, even customers, all of you out there, go share this, right?
Blake, stop making your voice that high because you're really kind of telling on yourself, in my opinion. This is not a fun thing. These are not business owners. You're really wanting people to sign up as distributors because you want them to be the customers. I guarantee you, after watching some of this, that the VIP program is because they are heavy on distributors and they need more customers, and they're trying to entice more customers at the expense of the commission for the distributors or promoters or provers, whatever he wants to call them. Ridiculous.
It's going to be more fun. You're going to move toward your goal. And we're giving you the hookup. We're giving you a deal in order to do that when it comes to the codes.
If you are in Pruvit and you are feeling some type of way about me talking about this, go into your back office, log in. If you have given a $10 off or a $20 off coupon, look at the BV in the back office, and you can message me. I'm going to keep you anonymous. Of course, I keep everybody anonymous for obvious reasons. But look at the back office and tell me how many points, how many BV you get off of the $20 off coupon, the $10 off coupon, those that have a 25% off if they're part of the VIP Plus or whatever. Look at the points that you're getting versus off of a new customer that doesn't set up an auto ship, a smart ship. Look at the points. You're essentially getting 20% of that BV. So your friend, your family member, whatever, is getting that $10 off coupon or the $20 off coupon at the expense of your commission. And you did a lot of work probably. So if you're feeling some type of way, your feelings are valid. This is not a comfortable thing. And you're probably feeling that way because of a little bit of cognitive dissonance. What if Aaron's right? I get it. I was there. So if that is you and you are upset about this video, I get it. I understand. Look at your back office. Start asking questions. Don't just believe what these people are telling you. Start doing the research for yourself. And I would start in the back office.
And this is kind of like, for those of you guys that are not math people, I'll give it to you simple. Like if you look at that 15% immediately that someone can get off by being on SmartShip, and let's say you give them a $20 off code, it comes out to about a 30% discount. So this is kind of like
interesting, because they've done those 30% off discounts and the distributor gets even less commission. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. But if you're in Pruvit, I want to talk to you about this.
Walking around with a 30% sale in your pocket that you can decide when and who to give that to. So no longer do you have to wait for Pruvit to drop the sale or wait for the pulse alert or wait on us, right? You have a 30% off sale in your pocket in order to share at any point at any time, which is going to accelerate the conversation that we're having with the world, and have a lot of fun, right? Because when you have a good deal, I know when I have a good deal, I love taking advantage of it. When I have a good deal that I get to share with friends, I feel awesome to share that with others. And it's real value. You know, it's real value. Saving $20 is $20. That's real value. Saving $10 is saving $10. That's real value. So super excited.
Blake, who are you trying to convince? Your audience or yourself? Interesting.
When it comes to that. Now, I'll show you this real quick. Kind of cool, because all this is live. So if you go to your Shop Keto website, so go to your own Shop Keto website, you'll see the little login button right in the top right. You log in with your normal login, and now you're going to see a whole new customer dashboard live. So I urge you guys to go check this out here today. I'm not going to go through here all the different sections, but super simple, super mobile friendly. And we wanted to enhance the experience, the overall experience for all of our customers around the world. So all this.
And that's on being a business owner, an actual business owner. Love that. Love it so much.
This is live, but I'll show you right here in this kind of pink area, right? You see this account, give 20 off, get 200 points, right? Give 20, click the code. So 3 credits to use. So you'll be able to see how many credits you have for the $20, and then you'll have an unlimited amount for your $10. Some of you might already have this live. I know our team is in the midst of pushing everything live kind of through the weekend, right? So if it's not there, don't worry, right? It's still in the works. But for many of you, your points are live. For those of you that took advantage of some of our promotions at the end of last month, you finished a month on SmartShip, we're going to load your account with some $20 off codes. For those of you that shared with one person, we're going to load your account with 6 $20 off codes. That was an incentive for last month. So some of you might already have these live. If you do, go find it.
Oh my God. Did y'all hear that? They ran an incentive for people to have double the amount of $20 off coupon codes. Does it cost Pruvit anything? No, they're still going to get their cut. And this is just my opinion. I'm not saying this is fact because I don't have obviously access to their back office. However, I'm pretty sure that I can prove this. My theory is that they ran this as an incentive. So they sold all this product or whatever they had to do to earn this incentive. They have these extra $20 off coupons, and it's going to come out of their commission. Oh my God, that is embarrassing. I'm going to find out and I will report back.
Right, log right in. You can click the little give $20 off code. It's going to give you your codes, right? When it comes to copy link, click, just go ahead and copy your link, and that's what you share with somebody. So super simple. You got your link. Your link is your code. That is your promo code. Now, when you send somebody that link, here's what it looks like. They go straight to the code that you gave them. If it was a $20 off, it'll say $20 off. If it's $10 off, it'll say $10 off, right? And they're able to fill in their information, right? Click all of that, and it'll drop them right on to your normal Shop Keto cart. So boom, $20 off. It's all yours. The discount will automatically be applied at checkout. You don't have to insert the code or do anything. If you use the link, it's done. It knows. And then they go shop just like they would shop
Jamie,
normally.
Welcome. I appreciate that. Make sure that you find the link under the community tab after this, and you can join the Discord if you want. Welcome. Thank you. That's so exciting.
So they can go buy whatever they're going to go buy, and you'll see right here in the green, earn extra $20 off will apply at checkout. No remembering a promo code, no remembering or forgetting to insert it. Takes care of itself as long as you send.
I like the example that he's giving is the good bundle, which is multiple packs of ketones. So it's regularly $209, and then it's $71 of discounts. I'd love to see this example, and maybe I'll just do it myself, but I'd love to see this example with 1 box of ketones.
And the link
Thanks,
immediately applied on checkout. How many guys like that? I mean, just give some love to our technology team. Like, super simple. And again, all that stuff's going live right.
You guys are excited about this, and you're going to be making less money. And most of you aren't making any money anyways, according to their income disclosure statement. And you're excited about this. Horrible.
Now, go to your Shop Keto site, log in. There's your codes. There's your link. Save your link. And start to share. We could share today. We could share today.
Oh, friends, we have to fix this real quick. If you would, just take a second. If you're watching on your phone or your computer, or your tablet or whatever, if you would X out of the comments real quick, the live chat comments, or if you're watching the replay, just X out of that. And then just, if you would, go and like the stream for a number of reasons. It helps me get the word out about this, whatever it is that I'm covering. Hopefully it helps prevent people from joining it. It's good for the algorithm, and it helps me get the word out to more people. So if you could just take a second and like the stream. I know it doesn't seem like it's that significant. Commenting, liking, all of that stuff makes a really, really big deal. And if you really feel like it, you can share this, in your stories, or however you want to do that. Share it with a couple friends or whatever. But it does make a difference, and I appreciate you guys. And also welcome, Christina. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. I'm excited that you joined. And I feel like I should give a warning for the Discord, because we talk about some wild things in there.
We could double. How cool would it be to double the VIP club day one? Well, how do you double the VIP club? We got tons of customers. We'll just have everybody go share with one person. Everybody.
Yeah. So Pruvit can still get their money, but they're going to shortchange their distributors for their commission. Sounds like a great plan, Blake. Oh,
shares of the one person today. We doubled the VIP club. We just made it super simple for you to do it. Everybody loves a deal. So guys, those are some of the concepts in terms of how this works and where you can find everything. You'll see on the webpage, again, the breakdown of everything that I just went over. This view right here kind of shows you everything a VIP gets and everything a VIP Plus gets. You'll also be able to find on the FAQ this view. It's just a simple one-pager side by side. For those of you guys that like to print things out or have everything on one page in front of you, right? Here's your one-page summary, right? So all that is live here, and we covered all of that. So you see here, VIP and VIP Plus, they get the VIP Vault. Both get immediate discounts. VIP is immediate 15% off. VIP Plus is how much off? How much is immediate off on VIP Plus? Tell me in the chat box. 25, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to start earning points, right? For drinking ketones, you're going to get 1 point for every $1 you spend. Real simple.
How much commission are people going to get, Blake? Let's break that math down. Oh, you don't want to do that. I'm sure of it.
You spend $200, you get 200 points. You spend $300, you get 300 points. I'm talking USD. It'll be the equivalent, right, in other currencies. And then notice on VIP Plus, it goes to 1.5 points for every $1 on your smart chip. So if you know you want it, hint, hint, if you know you want it, you know you're going to drink it, put it on your smart chip, because that's like 15% cash back. Get the math, right? If you know you want it, you know you're going to
get the math. Ew, Blake. Since we're talking about math, their income disclosure statement from 2022 is quite fascinating. I'm just going to read this first paragraph, but if you guys would like to, I've already covered this in other videos. I will put the link to this in the video description when we're done here. But the 2022 income disclosure statement, the average annual income for a promoter in 2022 was $2,392.51. That's the average. The median is the midline. That's the one we want to really look at. And the median annual, I'm going to emphasize annual, And if I was still in an MLM, I'd be like, hey, drop the word annual in the comments. I'm not. But anyways, the median annual income for all promoters in 2022 was $10.59 for the year, you guys. So Blake is on here talking about, it's simple, guys. If you know you're going to drink it, just put it on SmartShip. Share your $10 off coupon. Share your 20% off coupon. It's basically giving people 30% off. He's shortchanging, in my opinion, the distributors that are in here working super hard, trying to get customers, trying to recruit people. And the median annual income for all promoters in 2022 was $10.59. Then when you scroll down on this, you'll notice that there is a huge jump from rank 4 to rank 5 because they offer a promotion where if you buy the big pack, you're locked into rank 5 for an entire year. So that basically makes it look like, wow, they had a lot of people promoting this company. No, it was a buy-in. It was a pay to play type thing. Let's keep going.
Drink it, put it on your SmartShip because you get 15% back toward your next orders. Okay. And then 1 point for $1 would be 10% back on your next orders. A little hack for you, okay? Make sure you take advantage of that SmartShip.
Here's another hack for you too, Blake. Don't join Pruvit or any MLM for that matter, in my opinion. Don't do that.
And notice, guys, at VIP Plus, it gets even better. Here's another reason to share. For your referred or personally sponsored, personally enrolled customers and promoters, okay? As long as it's personally sponsored customers and promoters, when they spend on SmartShip, they get points. So do you. You get a half a point for every dollar spent on all your personally referred customers and promoters.
I'm sorry. A half a point for personal customers and promoters? So you have a customer that buys a $130 box of ketones and you get a half a point? Blake, this is now starting to get embarrassing, Blake.
Because that can add up a lot. You refer 2 customers, 3 customers, 5 customers, 10 customers, 2 promoters, 3 promoters, 10 promoters. And you guys, this is available for customers or promoters. Customers, you can do this. Customers, you refer other customers, you got the hookup, they got the deal, it's more fun. They get a deal off, you get deal toward your future ketones, and you earn points, right? For their SmartShip orders, half a point as long as you're VIP Plus. Customers and promoters, cool concept.
As long as you're VIP Plus. So, you have to have a SmartShip for 4 consecutive months before you're VIP Plus to earn that half a point.
So, and then VIP Plus, guys, gets the anniversary gift, right? And the birthday gift. And down under share, we talked about the get codes. Here's how they work. A VIP, right away, you're a brand new VIP, you got 320, right? Give 20, get 20. 3. Okay, only 3, but you get 3. Those are immediately available for you to go share. And then after you use those 3, you get an unlimited $10 off. So all of you are going to have at least 3. Okay. Who are you going to share them with? VIP Plus, you get 3 a month. So kind of fun. You get to get the hookup and share with others 3 a month, right? For the $20 off and unlimited 10.
This is the reason why looking at these income disclosure statements are so important, because the information comes directly from the company. Now, the MLM companies, they all write them a little bit different. They all make them super confusing, in my opinion. But it's important that we look at that stuff because that's the information from the company. And it would be really, really cool to see that the FTC require them to standardize. For example, I think we need to see the amount of money, the averages and the median based on rank. I think we need to see all of that stuff, but not all companies do that. Like, there's so many companies. My favorite income disclosure statement lately is from Lab, Life Activated Brands. It's 2 paragraphs and it looks like it's on a PDF document. There's no numbers. It's just like, hey, just by participating in the compensation plan does not necessarily mean you're going to make any money. It's based off of your knowledge, your skills, your leadership, your consistency. Show us the numbers. Melissa Collins, if y'all are doing as well as you say that you are, show us the numbers. Back it up. Unless you're scared to do that, which if I were you, I would be too. Yikes.
Yes, here's my question for you. Now that you know you got $20 off, now that we're rolling out the most generous lifetime discount program.
Mary Kay is a perfect example of this. It is required in Canada, but they don't have to have one here. Can you imagine if we had decades and decades and decades of numbers available with Mary Kay? Knowing what we know about Mary Kay, they do front load. People carry inventory. They are taught to do that. They are taught to be deceptive. They are taught to be the customers so that people can swing by and pick up a mascara. They're taught that. Can you imagine if we saw their numbers? There's a reason that they don't have one in the US.
Program we have ever had, right? We have all this technology to share. Who right now do you care enough about?
Yes.
That's going to be the first people you share those codes with. Light up the chat box or comment thread, just first names. Who comes to mind, right? I challenge you to have at least one name of someone that you can have the first conversation with, share your first code with.
Now he's wanting the distributors to put names of the people that they're going to reach out to and offer them the coupon. Blake.
And you can share it. Light up the chat box with at least one person you can share this with. If you know more than one, put 2 names. If you know more than 2, put 3 names, because you got 3 codes. We could double the club today if everybody just shared it with one person, right? And you got even more reason to do so currently than you've ever had before. So you guys, before we round out, let me pause real quick. Guys, I know I went fast. You don't need to understand everything. We'll talk about transition here.
You don't need to understand everything. You know what that's giving? Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Once you see the wizard is just a man behind the curtain, you'll never be able to unsee it. And I'm hoping that those of you that are in Prove It, maybe you're watching this, I hope that you see that the wizard is just a man.
In a minute, and I'll direct you to the resources before we round out. But how many guys are as excited as we are about the concept? You like what the team, the leadership, the company, the community has put together, and you can see how this can just get more people drinking more ketones and sharing more stories to help move our movement, right? If you can see all of that, give me some feedback in the chat box. You guys, I want to kick it over. We have one of our leaders on the line. Sarah's someone that has sat in a lot of the small groups during the creation phase of this. She's been with the community a long time, has a very great perspective, right? As one of our large leaders and someone that worked behind the scenes, making sure that this was communicated and educated correctly at a leadership level. And just wanted to give her a spotlight real quick, just to share anything I made a miss, maybe clarify something, or just share her excitement on the program. Sarah, how you doing?
I am doing so good, and I need to take some deep breaths because I am so excited. I was just pulling it up on my phone so I could see it for myself, and it's so exciting. So something that I love that I don't think we talked about is that your points are going to be deposited within 48 hours. That is so exciting. So we don't have to wait for the first of the month every single month.
No, but you have to wait to get 10 points so that you can cash them in, even though you've spent all this money. Make sure you tell them that, Sarah.
Your points, the cash that you can use on the next order, is going to be deposited within 48 hours. That's so exciting. And when you look at the math of it, I used to be a 7th grade math teacher, so I'm kind of a math nerd. So if you don't like the math, you can just leave it up to me, and you can trust me that this is amazing. It gets better as you go. And the math in me pulled out my phone and said, okay, I want to place an order really quick just to see mathematically what it looks like.
The math in you? Ooh, Luna, do you want to say hi? Come here. She keeps walking away from me. She says she's meowing, and then she walks away like cats do.
So it was 25% off because we're a VIP plus. If we had our smart ship set up already, put in the comments if you're a VIP plus. And when you go in, you see 25% off of any order. It is a 25% off sale as well.
Before it was 22% off. So they gave them an extra 3% off a box of ketones or whatever is on their auto ship. It's great. Huge discount.
But you get to put your points on top of that.
That part.
And when I did that, it made it $48.75 for a box of ketones. Like, that is the cheapest that I have ever seen it before. And that is so exciting because we get to gift this solution to so many people now. So the coupon codes have me so excited to tell.
Sarah, solution for what? Because that sounds like you're lining people up to lead with health claims. That's what that sounds like to me.
My neighbor, to tell my sister. I mean, they're actually already drinking ketones, but if your neighbor ketones yet, like you have these coupons that you get to give out to people, and it's just so exciting, and it gets better and better and better. So as soon as you hit that VIP plus, those percentages off with the coupon on top of it is absolutely amazing. So the things I'm most excited about is those coupon codes that we get to hand out. The fact that it's deposited within 48 hours. I mean, can I get an amen for that? Like, do you all know how exciting that is? If you have Pruvit bucks that you have not been able to use, I know there's a lot of customers on here. If you had one person drop off of SmartShip and you had Pruvit bucks sitting there and you haven't been able to use them, they got converted to points. And when you go and place an order now, if you did a one-time.
Oh my God. So if you had Pruvit bucks, let's run this scenario back. Okay. Pruvit bucks are the average of 2. If you were a customer and you referred 2 customers and those customers were on auto ship, they make this so complicated. It was the average of those 2 orders. And that's the amount of free product you would get. So let's just keep the math easy. If you had $100 order and a $200 order, they would average that. It would be $150 in free product. Okay, so that's how the program used to be, their SmartShip program. And what they're doing now is she's saying, and if you had Pruvit bucks, let's use the $150 example of Pruvit bucks. We've converted them to 150 points. So they would have saved $150 on their order in the old program. Now they have 150 points, which means we know that it's 10 points to save $1 on their order. So you guys see that math, right? They were just totally shortchanged when those Pruvit bucks were converted to points, because it's 10 points instead of, do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to not keep this complicated. How is that more generous? It's not. It's not at all.
I'm ordered today, it will say at checkout, here's your points available, and you can put in there to maximize how much you're going to save. And then you see all the discounts in the bottom. So if you have Pruvit bucks that have converted to points, you can. So
if my math is correct, if they had $150 in Pruvit bucks that they could use and it would cash in as $150, and they converted it to 150 points, 150 divided by 10 points, which is how you save $1 when you redeem them, is $15. Sarah, let's do that math. Why don't you show that math to people? That's insane.
Actually go in and place an order right now if you've been sitting on those points. So Blake, I'm just really, really excited to visually see it in my hands on the phone. I know that we've been rolling it out for a really long time now, but to actually see it and put it together and see what an order looks like. I mean, I think this is going to be so huge as far as creating our ripple effect to introduce more people to the solution, which is ketones.
I love it. I agree. And guys, like I said, don't worry if you don't understand all.
You love it and you agree because you're getting your salary regardless. You're not out here having to, do all kinds of crazy stuff on social media to make a $16 profit on a new customer. That you're not having to do that, Blake. You've already done that. And you realized, hey, this is not the way that I make money. I should start my own MLM. I should partner with Pruvit as part of their C-suite. Then I get my salary, but I can still do this and I can still share all the ways that I learned to scam people, in my opinion. Oh my God.
Love it, right? The cool thing is you don't need to, because you don't need to do anything different. Just keep buying ketones, drinking ketones, shopping ketones, and we're going to reward you more than before.
Just keep ordering, guys.
And you can unlock even greater savings by sharing it with others, which we should be doing anyway, because we got better energy and a better solution. And to not share this, I mean, that's just selfish, right? Like we have the key to living better. Why wouldn't we be
Blake.
sharing this, even if you are a customer with the people we love?
Blake, stop it. Do you hear yourself? That's manipulation, my guy. Oh my God.
And we just made it simpler for you to do that, right? Where you have a 30% off sale in your pocket. You got a permanent discount code in your pocket. You got the hookup in your pocket.
Ugh.
Like, who doesn't feel good sharing a hookup? I know I do. You guys, one more time, give a lot of love to all of the energy, all of the team for getting this to where it is today. We're super excited about the VIP club. And this is just the beginning, right, of where this will go. So light up the chat box for everybody that contributed to it. So you guys, for the last couple minutes here, I just want to shift gears because I know there's probably some questions on, let's just call it transition, right? And when it comes to anything new, there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve. And, we also got to address the obvious that, sometimes we as people, I don't mean we as provers, but I mean we as human beings, sometimes we gravitate to what's familiar because we're used to it. And so often in our life, and this is just true in everything we do, sometimes we limit ourselves from better because we're still clinging to familiar. And I don't just mean in a VIP club program. I mean, in life, sometimes you got to let go of what was in order to allow what can be. And it's funny because in order for things to be better, things have to shift.
Oh, so don't question. If you are somebody in Pruvit that's like, hey, I feel like I lost money on this deal, don't question that, because sometimes we have to give up stuff in order to make things better. Ew.
Otherwise, you're always stuck in the same place. But even though logically, intellectually, that's so easy for us to say, sometimes we get stuck to old, right? Because we're built that way instead of embracing better. And you guys, everything that we've rolled out, it's for the better. It reaches way more of our community in a much better way. It's designed with the best intention in mind for everybody, from the brand.
The best intention for Pruvit, making the money because of the markup on ketones. It wasn't about the distributors. It wasn't good intentions thinking of the distributors, because if I'm correct in what I'm thinking, and I will find out, I will get the numbers from the back office to confirm this, and I will update you guys. But if this really were about the distributors and making sure that they're making the most money for the time, energy, and effort that they're spending trying to sell these ketones to customers or to recruit, they would be getting paid a livable wage, but they're not. We know that about multi-level marketing companies. We can look at the income disclosure statement and I can show you, just like I did earlier, that that's not the case. This was not about doing what's best for the distributors. This is about doing what's best for the company, the bottom line, the profit for this company. This is a perfect example of profit over people. That's what we're seeing here. That's embarrassing, Blake. You're a part of it. You're part of the C-suite and you're proud of it. Oof.
New customer to our biggest leader. And a lot of effort has gone into that. And you got to trust the intention behind the people leading the movement and leading the mission, right? That it's a step toward way better. But I also want to be mindful that, hey, we got to transition, because there will be some people, that they're going to be stuck to what once was, because that's just the nature of people, right? So we're going to try to do this as simply as possible. And we've really thought through how to go from where we were to where we want to be, how to go from yesterday to better, right? In the most seamless way that we can, right? So let's just talk real quick about kind of transitioning from kind of some of the older loyalty programs, things like endorsement bonus or things like mystery gift, which you could call as older loyalty programs, to now everything we just covered. And you can't look at it like apples to apples, because it's really not, right? It's a couple things that once were that we're really only reaching about 1% of our community. That's an actual fact.
1%. This is only impacting 1%. Blake, I feel like you just showed us your hand of cards. This is only affecting 1%. So is it just 1% of people in the company that have customers? Sir, wow. That's wild to me.
Unlocking everything that we just went over, that's going to reach 100% of our community, and that's a fact. So we got to make sure we make that shift. Now, all of the questions, guys, are live, but just to give you some of the quick ones, and then maybe Nat, I'm gonna have you come back on and hit some of the FAQs in the chat box that I haven't been able to catch. But here's some of the more obvious ones. So this starts today. So April 1st, right? Starting today, we are live. So you might be asking, well, what happens to my existing Pruvit bucks? Don't worry if you were participating.
They didn't totally screw them. I'm glad this slide is in here. I mean, it's still an MLM company, but one Pruvit buck will turn into 10 points. So they're still getting the dollar amount that they should be getting. So at least there's that, but yikes.
Participating in our Pruvit buck program in the past, obviously, guys, we're going to transition those Pruvit bucks in the same value as what the new points are. So your Pruvit bucks have transitioned in the same value to points. So that has all happened, I believe, in all of your cloud offices, right? Ready to rock and roll. When it comes to your past Pruvit bucks, we're going to ask that you use those over the next 90 days, okay? Use your past ones over the next 90 days because moving forward, there is a limit, right, to the previous Pruvit bucks. When it comes to the weekly and monthly limits, similar to...
I have to pause this so I can read this because I can't. Okay. Unused points will expire 90 days from issue. When your Pruvit bucks convert to points, March 20th, the 90 days will begin for those points. You can use your new points within the monthly limit, so that up to 50%, up to $500 USD worth of points per month on SmartShip orders. So that's $50. Up to $250 USD worth of points per week on everyday orders. So that's $25. Oh my God. I just had to like pause him because he's saying a lot of words and I wanted to read what he was actually saying here.
The past, where your new points will operate with a $500 USD worth of limits per month on your SmartShip and $250 per week, right, on your everyday orders, similar to before. So guys, the endorsement bonus, right, is winding down as we know it to unlock everything that we just went over and where we're going forward. But again, we want to be understanding.
So they're taking little parts of commission because the endorsement bonus is a part of like the commission breakdown, like extra bonuses. So they're taking that and they're putting it in another place and they're calling it something different. And they're giving the scraps, it sounds like, to the distributor while Pruvit takes the majority of the profit.
Standing on the transition, because we know a lot of people need to understand this, right? Need to be able to implement it, need to be able to start taking advantage of all these ways to earn points now. So you see on the slide here how we're going to handle anybody that was working toward that endorsement bonus prior to the end of March, okay? So if you did earn it in March, you can continue to earn your endorsement bonus in April and May. So we're going to honor that for the next 2 months. And you still get to unlock everything we just covered. So you get the best of both worlds, which is insanely generous on behalf of the company.
So
obviously
generous.
Investing financially, right, into running both programs to help people transition. Thank you, Pruvit, for always keeping our best interests in mind. So you can still earn the endorsement bonus for April and May and use your VIP points. Obviously, moving forward, that program is now retired. So we want to remove that from our language, remove that from our educating, remove that from our teaching, right, as we go into new customers, new promoters joining the community today forward, okay? The mystery gift, here's how we're going to handle that as that program retires and obviously transitions to all of the better programs we just...
The mystery gift was, I think if you had, I can't remember if it was 2 months or 3 months of an auto ship, you would get like a free box or something. So they're getting rid of that probably because it was costing them too much money.
Rolled out. Okay. If last month was your 3 of 3 month for your mystery gift,
yeah, 3
obviously
months.
That's going to be coming your way. If last month was your 2nd of 3 months, we're just going to load your account with 200 additional bonus points. And you can use those points however you want. You get to pick. If last month was your 1st of 3 months, we're going to load your account with the extra 100 bonus points.
So they were giving away free boxes when you had your SmartShip for 3 consecutive months. They were giving a box of ketones is what would go in your auto ship order. So now they're giving away 200 bonus points, which is the equivalent of $20 or $10 if you were in your 1st or your 2nd consecutive months on auto ship. Oh my God. Yay, it's so exciting. Oh my God.
So we're just going to kind of credit your account, guys, for the past. You can use those the way you want on the vault as we retire that program and move toward the better program here at VIP Club. In terms of, Smart Ship and discounts, we're April 1st forward. If you took advantage of last month's incentive and you finished March with a Smart Ship order, you are automatically walking into your 25% off everyday orders. Thank you, Pruvit. Okay, so good job. If you're with us, you are what I would call a founding member of the VIP Club. You're walking right into your 25%, even if it was your first month or second month, as long as you were on Smart Ship. Obviously, brand new customers starting today and promoters will start at that 15% and work their way toward that VIP plus 25% offer, right? Customers referring customers works the same way as it does before. Yes, there'll be alerts and notifications, some new ones also updated into our pulse. It is for promoters and customers. Some people on the promoters.
BV on orders using points is offset in the same way it does for discounts. Oh my God. This confirms what I said at the beginning of this. If they use those, oh my God, the distributors are going to be getting less BV if they use the coupon codes or points. Wow.
I'd ask about BV. One great benefit of this program is now all orders carry a BV. Where if you know some of the way the endorsement bonus and the loyalty programs worked in the past, that wasn't the truth yesterday. But today, moving forward, is all orders carry BV. Obviously, the BV fluctuates based on the discount, but it's a huge advantage on the promoter side to this.
I'm sorry, what? The BV varies because of the discount. Thank you for confirming everything that I just said. Thank you for that, Blake.
Program that now all orders moving forward will carry a BV. I know a lot of the leadership were super excited about that. And yeah, you can stack your points up to 50% off. So, you get your immediate discount of 15 or 25. You can add your immediate discount of the $20 give get code or the $10 give get code for new people, right? And then you can add your points that you're collecting for your shopping, your Smart Ship shopping, your personal referral shopping. You can redeem those points for up to 50% off. And like Sarah said, as you see this program grow, you're going to start getting deeper and deeper discounts within your control. By just sharing this conversation and shopping, drinking ketones, which is great.
You can, deepen your discount just by continuing to spend money as a distributor with the company. Keep that Smart Ship going, guys. Oh my God.
And yes, they can still be transferred. Sarah said they're applied after the first 48 hours. So super exciting. And you guys, I will state the obvious that there is a lot happening this weekend to bring this live. So just take a deep breath. Okay, so if you log in and your account doesn't show the 20 or doesn't show the 10, take a deep breath, right? The Pruvit team's on it. It's all rolling out. It's one thing to get on a Zoom and go through slides. It's another thing to be the developers behind the scenes, all pushing the programming and code live across the world, multilingual on multi-platform. They're great and they will get there. So just trust the process. And if something's not working the way intended or not live yet, just know that it is in the works. If you find something that you think is worth alerting us to, let us know. Hit support and please let us know. You guys, we're also experienced enough know that when you do this big of a program rollout with so many moving pieces and also a lot of technology, there's bound to be some bugs. There's bound to be some fixes. Facebook still rolls out programs and still has bugs. Apple still rolls out updates and still have bugs. I'm sure we're no different. Pruvit's going to roll out.
Imagine comparing your MLM to Apple.
Out a bunch of technology, and there's going to be things that we need to fix. That's a part of the process. I call that normal. And you can help us with that by being on the front line and let us know, hey, check this out. Did you know this? Send it to support. That helps us get 1% better and helps us rapidly move toward.
Julie Anderson says this, and it cracks me up every time she says it. She's like, okay, if your goal is to get 1% better, what happens after the 100th day? You're 100% better. So then what?
The best experience we want to create for you all, your customers, and those that we share that with. So know that all that is in the works, and have a little grace, take a little breath, and help us
I
get to
appreciate
that
you, man. Thank you.
place of progress and better that we're all committed to getting to as fast as possible. Give me a 1 in the chat box if you guys are willing to do that with us, but do please send that into support so we all are aware. So guys, that's the transition. Again, all of that is live on the support FAQ. We're going to hit Pulse. We're going to.
How many times has he said that? I feel like he said that a million times.
Hit email. You're going to get all the different links. Nat, I'm going to check in with you. I know you've probably been reading the chat box there, and I've been flying. And if there's anything I missed or any points of clarity you want to add or anything you feel we need to cover before we round out today's call, I appreciate you, your leadership, and everything you do just to keep this place fun moving forward and the vibe that you bring. So I'll kick it back to you. No more April Fool's jokes, though. No more April Fool's jokes.
Listen, we got to keep this fun. Come on, people. Okay, I do see some questions in the chat, Blake. So if I could just rapid fire a couple of them to you, and I am watching the chat. So if you have a question that's not answered, people want to know, Blake, do they still have to have 2 customers on SmartShip to be able to use their points in our new VIP program?
No.
No.
You guys, everybody can use points. So there's no
Because the distributors are the customers. Yay.
no more. Like, you got your points, you use your points as long as you're got to be a part of the program, right? So huge benefit.
Have a SmartShip.
So did y'all get that? As long as you have points, you can always spend them, which is amazing. Blake, one of the challenges in the past that people faced is we have this amazing part of our catalog called the vault. So the VIP vault, when we have amazing flavors like grape, maybe we have a new flavor that's launching. How does points work into all of Pruvit flavors?
It's a great question. So guys, when it comes to the variety, this is a big one. And I'll tell you, I was blown away when we actually looked at the buying behavior of the whole company and realized how few people were taking advantage of our new flavors. How many of you guys love the fact?
Yeah, you know why, Blake? Because the new flavors are never, you can never have it on a SmartShip. You could never use Pruvit bucks. So people, they don't want to buy stuff that they have to pay full price for.
That Pruvit just innovates new flavors. They get better and better and better, like all the time. Ultimate variety. Like, I love it. It's one of the best things about our community that makes us different than like any other company. And Nat, I was blown away. Really? I was like, even though when we launch a new flavor, it's always a big drop, but percentage wise, it's actually like a super small percentage of our community that takes advantage. And then you wonder why. And it's like, you got some people that have been drinking Swiss cacao for 7 years because they can use their Pruvit bucks, and they're not trying anything new because they can't use their Pruvit bucks. You know, if that's you guys, this program balances it out. Everything in the vault is treated the same way. So you can use your points for all the flavors in the vault. They're all the same. You're not limited to a certain amount of mainstays. If it's in the vault, it applies. So it's going to allow you to access, for many of you, all kinds of brand new flavors and new technologies that maybe you were not taking the step on previously. You have the incentive to do that now, and your customers, which is awesome.
Perfect.
Another example of the distributors being the customers.
Perfect. Somebody asked the best, simplest question, Blake. How do I get in the VIP program?
I'm going to let you guys answer that one. So how do you get in the VIP program? Hit me in the chat box. Let them know.
Guys, I think I'm done with this. I don't want to go through all of the Q&A stuff that they're doing. I think that we did a very good job together, you and me, of debunking this. I think it's so sad that they're an MLM company. People are already not making money, and now it just feels like they're trying to skim from the top of that $10.59 that the median in 2022 distributors made for the year. I don't like it. If you are in Pruvit, I said this earlier, if you are in Pruvit and you're feeling some type of way, look at the commission, look at the BV on if you have customers that are using those $10 off, the $20 off coupons, even if they use points, if they're a customer that uses points, look at the money that you're making off of it. But yet you're still supposed to support that person. And Pruvit is slowly taking away the small amount of commission that you're making on a box of ketones. That's just my opinion, but he did confirm part of that. So I'm looking forward to finding out more information about that and actually getting screenshots from the back office so that I can show that normally you would get on a, which is already a small amount, $130 box of ketones to a new customer, you would get 80 BV, 80 points. Now it's becoming less and less and less, but they expect you to do the same work. I don't like it. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. Shout out to the replay crew. I appreciate you guys. And guys, don't join an MLM. I was excited about doing this video, but I wasn't excited about doing this video. But as we started to watch it together, I was like, oh, I'm glad we're talking about this because it sparked some of the things that I remember from when I was a part of Pruvit. Don't do it. Anyways, if you've not already liked the stream, if you would, that would be amazing. Drop a comment, especially if you're watching this and the live stream has ended, drop a comment. And for those of you that are watching live, if you would drop your favorite emoji or whatever in the comments, that helps me get out to the algorithm as well, or use the algorithm to get out to more people. And I would really love to raid somebody. Are you guys down that are watching the live stream? Oh, Holly, I could do a whole video on this. I still wonder if this was rolled out because Brian is losing money because Michael quit paying him. Michael Rutherford is who she's referring to. And Holly, I could do a video on that. Okay, you guys are cool. Okay, you guys want to do it. She does not have, I'd like to raid Heather C. She is another anti-MLM creator. She's actually talking about Mary Kay right now, which is pretty cool. And she's got 7 people watching. And I really want to go in and like just hit her with some really cool comments and stay and watch her video, do all the YouTube-y things. So I can't redirect, but what I'm going to do is her name on YouTube is Heather C, C-E-E, but I'm also going to drop the link in here in the comments so that you can copy and paste it or whatever. And let's just put a heart. Let's put like the, like the little hands. I think that would be pretty cool. And thank you for spending some time with me on this Friday evening. And yeah, let's go raid and comment on Heather's video. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for being here. Bye, friends.